Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In tonight's video, I want to go over The Dark Knight in 4K UHD Blu-ray. Now, I was super pumped to get this in, so in this review, I'm going to go over the movie itself, the picture quality, the audio quality, if it's worth the double dip. Let's get to it. So The Dark Knight was actually the first Blu-ray I ever bought, and let's just say that the transfer wasn't great. It was one of the first Blu-rays out, but it is one of my favorite superhero movies, if not my favorite superhero movie, so I bought it on day one and watched it so many times. So I was super pumped to see this come to the 4K format. In my opinion, this has the best villain in any movie yet. I think Heath Ledger's Joker in this was absolutely breathtaking. I think that no one really has lived up to his performance since, and I think that he absolutely steals the show here. Now, overall, this is my favorite Batman movie as well in the trilogy. I'm not going to go that deep into the story because I'm sure you all saw it. If not, definitely go out and see it. I love every movie in this trilogy, with this being the strongest in my opinion, and I think that overall Christopher Nolan just does a perfect job with Batman. Now let's get to the picture quality. So this is a 4K digital intermediate with visual effects done at 4K as well. So Christopher Nolan doesn't actually believe in digital intermediates. He usually doesn't do that. So that means with all these new releases in his set, we're going to get 4K digital intermediates from what I've read. Now, I can't confirm that anywhere, but that's from what I read. So the picture quality here with the 4K digital intermediate is absolutely stunning. I mean, this thing looks beautiful. This is definitely going to be a reference disc because everybody loves this movie, first of all, and there's a lot of show-off scenes here. So it's shot in 35mm and 70mm IMAX, and it switches between those aspect ratios throughout the movie. Now, not as much of it was shot on 70mm as something like Dunkirk, so you don't get the full screen for as much of the movie, but still a good amount of it. And the detail here is just incredible. Now, the detail on close-ups on face, on the Joker's makeup, you can literally see every crack and every crevice in Heath Ledger's skin where the makeup was applied and where it may be coming off. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. And then we get to stuff like the car crashes and the explosions, and just that first beginning heist scene is just absolutely stunning. You could see the wear and tear on the bus, the wear and tear on the actual money bags, every crinkle in everybody's suit that's working at the bank. I mean, the detail is impeccable here. And the same thing with depth. When that bus rams through the bank, it gives that 3D effect. You could definitely separate the foreground from the background very nicely, and there's a lot of separation here. Now let's get to the HDR here, and this looks phenomenal. Now this is a pretty bright movie, and I must say that the colors pop off the screen when they need to, but they're also more subtle at times than they need to be. So I found that the Joker suit, that dark purple suit, you can see way more nuances in that suit than just like a bright purple suit. You know, there's a lot more nuances to it. There's a lot more wear and tear. You can see a lot more colors within that suit. And the same thing with the Joker's hair, the green hair. You could see a lot more dark spots. You can see a lot more bright spots. It shows a lot of nuances with those colors. Now, besides that, like I said, those car explosion scenes, the heist scene, I mean, these are all demo-worthy scenes, and this is definitely a reference material disc here, and I'm expecting that with most of the discs in this collection, and I really enjoy this series. Now let's get to the grain also. So this was shot on film, but the layer of grain here is absolutely perfect. It's not intrusive at all. Even for you grain haters, you will not be bothered by this. Now let's get to the audio. Now guys, Christopher Nolan does not like immersive audio, so on none of these movies will be getting Dolby Atmos or DTS:X. The sound mix is still phenomenal. It is the same theatrical mix that was used. It still sounds great, but it isn't an upgrade over the Blu-ray if that's the main reason you upgrade. Anyway guys, thanks for watching my video. I really enjoyed watching this and really enjoyed reviewing it for you guys. I can't wait to get the rest of them in. Let me know down below if you're getting the Nolan set, what you think of the set so far. Subscribe down below for more content, and have a good night, guys.